The entire town's women of childbearing age unexpectedly became pregnant overnight. Strangely enough, some women are single, some are just young girls. Even more eerie is, these fetuses can't even detect breathing. Town was originally a treasure trove for giving birth. Couples who have been preparing for pregnancy for many years but cannot succeed. You can achieve your wish here, but there is also a special custom in the small town. When I first entered my home, must show respect. This symbolizes good luck in the small town. This newlywed couple also came to town to quickly conceive a child. But when I enter the house, wife Ziome follows local customs, entering the house upside down, and the husband, who was big and robust, walked in without hesitation. From this moment on, strange phenomena have occurred one after another in the small town. Network signal is disturbed. The power system is also beginning to become chaotic. Intermittent power outage occurs, but the power company checked all the lines. But everything is normal. As night falls, swallows and sparrows flying in the sky, even the horse began to restless, immediately rushed out of the stable. Everything reveals an ominous sign. But the residents were unaware, still enjoying a wonderful time. As a golden lightning bolt descends, the people in the small town fell without warning. After investigation and statistics by the police, there are a total of 11,000 people in the town. Hundreds of affected areas and thousands of people have fallen to a coma. This seems to be related to this strange pulse phenomenon, but they are currently unable to effectively implement rescue efforts, because anyone close to the affected area will faint. Meanwhile, Ruth, who had just returned from outside, found out that the town had been locked down. No one is allowed to enter. Although Ruth stated that her daughter was alone at home, I can't reach him on the phone, but he was still stopped by the police outside. Ruth also realized that something big must have happened in the town. Then he wanted to sneak back to town from the alley, but I saw a group of people, wearing protective clothing, rescuing a fainting resident. But she just approached. I lost my consciousness and fell down. Others witnessed the incident. Quickly pull him back. Ruth, who saw this scene, was immediately stunned. Before he could react, was discovered by someone. Under tension, Ruth quickly ran to the town. Can run. I lost my consciousness and fell down. Fortunately, they were rescued by the on-site personnel. The bizarre events in the small town quickly received attention from superiors. Sent anti-terrorism teams and other departments to jointly stationed in the town to discuss rescue plans. Due to signal interference, the drone cannot capture a valid image at all. They had to use helicopters to check the situation, but the height of the helicopter is too high, plus signal interference. I can't get any pictures either. The command center had to lower the plane for filming. As the height decreases, finally captured the footage. But the two pilots suddenly lost consciousness. Faint out. They can only watch as the helicopter crashes to the ground. It seems that the seriousness of the matter far exceeds everyone's expectations. To ensure the safety of the surrounding people, the police have begun to relocate residents from other areas of the town. Just then, Ruth suddenly received a call from her daughter. Other residents have also received calls from their loved ones one after another. Those who fainted or woke up without warning again. But all women feel that. There seems to be signs of life in my stomach. A strange lightning strike hit the town, causing all women of childbearing age to become pregnant. This bizarre incident has received high attention from the government. Subsequently, all pregnant women and their families were gathered in the hospital. Not only let them sign the non-disclosure agreement, keep it a secret about this matter, we also need to conduct various experiments on their fetuses in the womb, because they are not normally pregnant. Hear this. Everyone feels inexplicable. Ziome is the first to refute. She and her husband exercise every night, insisting that they are pregnant normally. But this matter is indeed as the official said, because many of these pregnant women are single, some are just young girls. Just as the two sides were deadlocked, Ruth stood up. She told everyone, the same thing happened to my own daughter, but she doesn't even have a boyfriend. Under Ruth's persuasion, many talents have signed non-disclosure agreement when the hospital is examining these pregnant women, but it was found that these babies only have maternal genes, but without paternal genes. That is to say, children never have a father at all. Ziome also wants to take away the child because of this, but it was stopped by a kind and strong person. Although children are not their own, but that's also a life. But 3 pregnant women still decided to take it off. Child, including Ruth's daughter. When they were ready to sign the surgical agreement, the eerie scene happened again. The lights began to flicker non-stop. They seemed to be manipulated by mysterious force. After dropping their pens one after another, leaving the hospital eerily. Time flies. A few months have passed. All pregnant women seem to have accepted this fact. However, when Ziome wants to go out of the city to relax, after the train stops at the station, her legs couldn't move apart. It seems like a child in the womb can forcefully control her body. She can only watch the train leave helplessly. Meanwhile, the amniotic fluid of other pregnant women almost all ruptures at the same time. They got pregnant on the same day. It seems to be about to be produced on the same day, although I don't know who the child's father is. But welcoming the arrival of a new life is always beautiful. But what they don't know is, these babies look no different from ordinary people. But when you are just born, you can keep your eyes wide open, and it also reveals a strange light.